Right. What's up? Let's continue. Okay, let me quickly reconnect my phone. So I can see the chat. I need to get a second monitor someday. Your channel, there we go. Alright. Did a little bit more microphone setup, played with the equalizer a little bit. Should be even better than before now. And let me quickly check something. There will be a grip combat racing tournament today. Let me quickly check the time. If I'm not mistaken, it should be in 3 hours, but... 1 second. There we go. I didn't do anything. Or wait. How you didn't? When did you leave since the last stream? In the middle of it. But well, not much. Just finished connecting the assemblers and the refineries. Just need to connect them a little bit more. The refineries are not yet connected to this section, I think. Then we can start the planning out where we should put the guns. So let's see. Okay, let me check first of all the time for the tournament, so I don't be late. We'll stream it too. Check. Come on, Discord loading. You stupid Chinese spyware. Let's see. Championship. Start date Sunday 28th of August 19 UTC. Alright, I think I'm UTC +2. UTC, time now. Yes, I am UTC +2. Okay, it starts at 21. Yeah, we will build for like 1 or 2 hours today. And then we can switch to this tournament. Stream it for a few hours and that's it. Right, let's continue. Connecting everything up. La-da-di-la-da. Okay. This section is connected to here. The section is between. Decoys are kinda useless at this point, I think. Like with a ship this big, decoys kinda not really. Well, I'll see. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. But I mean, with a ship this big, it will be hard for turrets to miss it with decoys. Yep, this thing is huge, 800 meters wide. And this is how far I've gotten only 20 hours in. I mean, only how far I've gotten 20 hours in. So it will take quite a while. Right, okay. Let's connect the refineries. Well, this section of this to this. Yep, it should be able to lift about 300 kilotons in 1G. So, yeah. Even with heavy armor, it probably should, when offloaded, be able to get on Earth, like maybe on Pertamon. And with light armor variant, it will definitely be able to do anything. Yeah, okay, what I wanted to check is there is a little bit of a gap. Yeah, as you can see, pitch limit on these turrets. They have a pitch limit, the artillery turrets. So in order to have full coverage around the ship, we can't just place them flat on the top and on the bottom, because then the space above them will be blind. So we want to have something of a setup like something like fins of turrets. So basically a row of turrets placed like this, something, and then one on top, and that should give us full coverage around the ship. Yep. So that's what we are looking at. And there will be a lot of turrets. This thing should be able to vaporize most ships in less than a minute. So, like, I'm thinking in total it may be like 64 artillery turrets. Of course, they won't be firing at a single object at the same time, because, well, can't have it. Well, there will be on the bottom, on the side, so not all firing at the same time, but even half of them firing should just vaporize most ships in a few seconds. It's pretty much a wall of death of bullets. Well, PCU is definitely not a concern, because I already wasted 100,000 PCU points on gyroscopes. Half PCU on this ship is gyroscopes. It's ridiculous. We need large gyroscopes. No, only artillery turrets. On the outside, on the inside, there will be some interior turrets on the sections where only players can access, small corridors. And in the larger sections on the inside, like these ones, there will be Gatling turrets. So, because you can access all of this around here with a ship. So if someone breaches the armor and gets a ship in here, it should be able to be stopped. So yeah. Missiles. Look at the damage on the missiles. Plus Gatlings don't really... Because Gatling turrets are kinda, well... not that good, I guess. We can go all out and just have artillery turrets. But, well, I'll think about it. Missile turrets are definitely not a threat, like, look at the damage they make. Against smaller ships, like, this might be useful against smaller ships. But most of them will just stay out of range of them, and because the range on Gatling turrets is really low. Well, actually, yeah. It would make sense to have some Gatling turrets on the outside. Yeah, good idea. Against players, at least, because putting interior turrets on the outside... well, preloading them all will be a pain, manually. So, yeah, definitely some Gatling turrets. But the main damage dealers will be a lot of artillery turrets. But yeah, this thing will be just insane in terms of firepower. But yeah, area damage, like, look at the armor this block has. 16,500. If we shoot a missile at it, if the stats say that it's 500. Yeah, gets would be nice. So yeah, definitely some gets, I agree. I now agree that I thought about it. Let's just fire one shot. And see its damage. Let's see, is it... Yep, it's even less than 500. Like, look, it barely deals any damage. So, rocket launchers are kinda nothing that I need to fear. Plus, shooting down missiles. They are pretty fast, the missiles. So, yeah. I don't think you will be able to shoot them down with just a Gatling turret. Armor, just even one layer of armor, heavy armor should be more than enough. So, yeah. But yeah, Gatlings against players. Just jetpackers. That's the main concern. Because even small ships, they can easily get smashed with an artillery turret. Of course, the artillery turret might miss a few shots, but once it hits, bam, half the small fighter just gone. Autocannons, actually, by the way, I have a problem. Autocannons are just shit compared to the... If you look at the stats, compared to the Gatling gun. Look at it. Same range, right? Same range, yes. Damage. This one has 11.666 per second and 150 damage. And this one has 500 and 2.5. So that's like... This one deals... If we... Let's divide it. Calculator... 500... 1 second. I should probably use the Google calculator. Calculate. 2.5 by 500 equals... Oh wait, 2.5, yes. By 500... So 1250, and if we take damage for the Gatling gun, 150 by 11.67, 1750. So it deals more damage per second, almost 50% more damage per second. Gatling gun has same spread, same range, higher bullet speed. Autocannons are... And autocannons also have knockback, recoil, and Gatling guns don't. This is so unbalanced. Autocannons are just useless. Static ones at least. They're just useless, absolutely useless. It's incredible. Just how? Just how do you do that? How do you make a game like that? Keen, what the hell? It's incredible. Just how? There is not a single stat that an autocannon is better than a Gatling gun. Well, I guess more damage per single bullet. But but what does it? It's kinda useless. What's the purpose in more damage per single bullet? And rocket launchers... Yeah, same damage, but it's... what? It has area of explosion. And it has quite a low damage. But on smaller ships... Look at the health. Integrity, 3000 only. On, like, components... The integrity is really low on small blocks. So a missile in the middle of a small grid ship will just disable half of its components. So missiles are good against small ships, but large ships they are useless. Large ships you want to have artillery and railguns. That's what you want to have against them. Against all kinds of ships, artillery turrets on the big ships are pretty good too. You may be able to evade a few shots of them, but you will still get shot down eventually. And I guess for the characters that are just jetpacking around, Gatling turrets is the way. And for ships that are trying to breach the hull and get too close. Takes a lot of time to reload, but so what? If there's like 32 of firing of them, they won't be firing immediately, all of them. It will take different amounts of time for them to aim, so it will kinda balance itself out and turn into pretty much a shower of bullets. That's what I experience, at least, when I test them. So it's like, yeah, maybe for one turret it's one shot per 6 seconds on average. But once you have like 30 turrets, it's 5 shots per second. So it's really, really, really difficult to evade. And plus, once it hits you, it hits you. Half the ship is gone. Is gone. Not like with Gatling guns. Oh, just damaged a few components. Can fly some more. No. Artillery, it hits you, you're dead. Your ship is just gone immediately. Nah, custom turrets are kinda garbage because they are so easy to destroy. Plus, well, subgrids, you know. But yeah, like this ship, this is pretty much an average size for a small fighter. Armor, it doesn't have armor, but I mean, it's not like 560 integrity will save you against a shot that has 17,000 damage. So heavy armor on fighters is like garbage. It's stupid. You either make a heavy armor ship or a light fighter. And now we take just you know, what do we have? Come on, come on. Now we take just, you know, some artillery. Now we can even do it like this. Where's the ship? There's this. Oop. Bam. Very vulnerable and a pain to build. So, yeah. Custom turrets are that kind of technology that is kind of fun, but it's useless if you are playing the game seriously. Alright, and like, you know, where's the ship? Where is it? There it is. You kinda... one shot. Bam. Half the fighter is gone. Just gone. It doesn't exist anymore. It's gone. Have the fighter, it's gone. But yeah, some Gatling guns are more against kinda jetpackers. And some ships that yes, small ships with a warhead or something. That's what it's useful against. So yeah. More reactors. I already have 72. I thought it would be enough power. Reactor 72. It's all, to my calculations, it should be enough to power all of this. Right, let's calculate it. So we want to have ion thrusters powered at max capacity while all of the jump drives charging, because that's the maximum power use. So we have 256 ion thrusters here, 64 at the back, and 32 on one of the sides. Nah. O2 H2 gens, it's like they consume barely any power compared to other stuff. We can even calculate it. So 500 kilowatts. Calc. Damn it. Calc. So 0.5. Damn it. 0.5 by 1000. That's only 500 megawatts. That's like 2 reactors. Now, let's see. We have 256 jump drives. Where is it? At 32. So 32 by 256 plus 256 plus 64 plus 32, all of that multiplied. All of that multiplied. Oops. Come on, calculator, don't be stupid now. Okay. It does like that, so let's do another way. Let's see, 33.6. 33.6 multiplied by 256 plus 64. Damn it. 64 plus 32, and we get 20 gigawatts of power. And that's 20 gigawatts divided by 300 megawatts. We get 66.6 large reactors. 72, already enough. That's enough. Just enough. Enough. We have enough reactors. 20 gigawatts of power. It's just insane. Atmosphere thrust we don't need to calculate it, because when the atmosphere is active, then ion thrusters are inactive, and check the power consumption. It's half. It's half the ion thrusters. So yeah, all ion thrusters at maximum capacity is the maximum power it will use, plus jump drives. Atmosphere thrusters and ion thrusters just can't thrust at maximum capacity at the same time. So nothing to worry about. And also power consumption scales with the maximum allowed thrust, instead of it just being full power consumption but 20% of thrust in 100% air density, which is strange but convenient. But it is strange, but also convenient. And other stuff like refineries and stuff like let's check refineries. Refineries 406 20 kilowatts. Well, let's see. One reactor, how much does uranium it consume? If we have one reactor, 0.08333, so it's like 20. No, let's say 72 reactors multiplied by 0.08333, because it will be somewhat of a maximum load. So at peak load, it will consume 6 ingots of uranium per second. And that's per hour, that's 20 tons of uranium per hour at maximum capacity. And to charge the jump drives, we have 256 jump drives multiplied by 32 divided by 300 multiplied by 0.0083333 and multiplied by charging time. What's charging time of them? 7 minutes 2 seconds, so that's 60 by 7, 422. You would need 960 uranium ingots just to fully charge all of the jump drives. It's a ton of uranium for a jump. And you know how much, how far it will jump. You know how far it will jump. With 256 jump drives, without the range dropping off, you can maximum have 320 kilotons. So fully armored version will be something close to that, so only like 3000 kilometers in fully armored version without any carb. Just 3000 kilometers, that's it. It's really low for 1000 uranium, so yeah. This thing will be sitting under a safe zone most of the time, pretty much. Not moving, converted to station. And when you need to move it, well, there's no other energy source because reactors are the only ones that you need for this kind of thing, because other stuff that just it doesn't produce enough power. You would need too much of stuff. Solar panels just out of the question. Hydrogen engines pretty much out of the question too. I mean, but with a ship this big, surely you won't be running out of uranium. If you can build a ship this big, surely you already have a stockpile of uranium. That is like 1 million ingots or something. So, yeah. Now, there will be a few batteries to start it up, but others that no. Just a few batteries and a few solar panels, as someone recommended me, just in case it actually runs out of power, that all of the conveyor systems still work, and all of the life support systems still work. So you can respawn on it, and then fuel it up. But yeah, just a few batteries. Like 16 or something. Nothing major. Nothing major. Nothing major. Nothing major. Right? Right. Correct. Okay, that's everything in halves of the wing connected. We will connect the middle later when we start doing the hangar. Let's do the weapons, and then we can start doing the planning out the hangars, the crew sections and stuff. The fun stuff, basically. And then after that is all planned out, then we do the armor. And that's it. Ship finished. Hooray! But that will take quite a few hours. Quite a few hours. Quite a few hours. Quite a few hours. Batteries. Oddish. I used to put a lot of batteries on my ships before, but there was not even a single case where I needed them. So, yeah. Hello, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Alright, so, guns. Guns. Let's see, what space do we have down here, by the way? Less space for the guns. Then another spaces. But we can put them here, mostly. Okay. So... yeah. I just bottom here, guns, guns. Down here, guns. And on top there will be guns around this section. Here will be landing pads. Here main hangar. Not sure what I will put it here. On top of the hangar. Maybe some more guns too. Not sure about that. Probably not. Probably something like a huge door. But yeah, right. Guns. Guns. Okay, so let's see. For main defenses, artillery turrets, pitch limit, it's limited. What? What small grid? Very small grid. It's so large. it's a large grid. Yeah. It's 800 meters wide. Here's my legendary barge. uh... 800 meters wide, something like 400 meters long, if I'm not mistaken. Absolutely enormous. Consumes a lot of fuel and power. Definitely worth it. Yeah, look at my jetpack speed. Currently going at almost 200 meters per second, and it's like I'm barely moving in comparison to it. But yeah, it does look like these are small thrusters and stuff. But well, small thrusters is simply not something I spam. I only spam large thrusters. I do not waste my PCO points. So the plan currently, so hangar here in the middle, 2 landing stripes on these protrusions here. In the middle of the hangar there's probably going to be something like probably a large door that it will have merge blocks and it will have wheels on it. So you press a button, it will unmerge, probably the wheels will move it, and then it will merge again. So while merged, there will be the only subgrids that will be on it are the wheels on the door. So it will be really easy to build. No rotor and hinge bullcrap. Okay, alright. Let's continue wiring. Right, the guns. We don't even know where we should be wiring them. So right, what was I talking about? The pitch limit, right. So we can just put them flat on the wings, because the top will be blind. So we want to have some put flat, but also some put in something like of this orientation. Therefore, there will be flat guns and there will be protrusions out of the wings, kind of like fins or something, with guns on them, the gun fins. So like this, like this, like that. Stuff similar to this, probably. Right? Right. And that should provide quite a large coverage. You should be able to bombard quite a bit with all of those guns. Alright, so let's see, how many of these can we have here? So we can have one row here. Here, here, and here. Maybe a row corresponding to each one of the thrusters. I could probably do that. And I guess I also want to add something like a connector on the sides here. And then the way to walk to it down the middle. Right. Okay. Let's see how we should connect all those guns. We don't need to be afraid about the connection getting creeped during combat, because each gun will have a small cargo container with its ammo. So we can just put it where... anywhere. Let's see, let's put them on top of the reactors, maybe. Oops. Mic slam. I slammed my mic. Alright, we might want to move our reactors, this and this, to a few blocks to the side to make the spacing better. Alright, let's see. So one of these gun modules would be something like, let's make it separately and see how it works. So here would be a gun on our cargo block. Oh. Hello, welcome. Currently we are finishing the conveying stage of the planning. Connecting all of the components. So we are currently at the guns. And then we can also need to put some connectors and stuff. And then we can start on the interior planning, so hangar and crew stuff. And after we are done with that, we will start... That will be the planning stage finished, then we can start doing the armor and stuff. Well, let's see, can we even do something like this maybe? Set up like this. Yeah. The interior detailing should be always fun to do. Just how small it would be if it didn't need to fly, like all of these sections would be just gone. if it was a base or a station. Alright, what is the pitch on this? Downwards also there's a thingy. Alright, so it can pitch downwards. Let's see. Let me quickly check something. Let's power it up. And convert to station. Get in a chair. Right, let's see. Artillery turret control. That's the wrong one. Artillery turret, let's go 3 maybe. Alright. And now we shoot here. Okay. That's not how we want to do it. Alright, idea to air, one side construction yard, small large ships. Living quarter. The construction yard will be in the middle, in the hangar, probably. And side by side there will be different areas. I'm not sure still how I want to do the living quarters and the control room, where I would put it. To the side, I guess. So definitely hangar in the middle, but I guess, yeah, on one side there will be a control room, a bridge pretty much. Then maybe some like utility stuff, so bridge, cryo stuff, medical thingy badingy, bridge, cryo, medical. And on the other side there would be just kind of fancy stuff, so a shooting range, crew quarters, parks, bars, discos and stuff. Right? That would make sense. If you have any ideas to what else I can add on the interior, just throw them in. Because there's going to be a lot of space. And not enough ideas to fill it up. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. How would they do this? Let's do something like this. Like this, maybe. Container. 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 Turret. 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 Now these turrets which won't shoot themselves. At least, I think. Let me check. Battery. Let's move it away. Bam. Even more away. Bam. Cockpit. Convert to station. Right, now let's test it. Artillery turret. Idle. Where is it? Disable. Let's control. Control. Right. And this one. Control. Yep. Totally fine. Okay. We kind of want to extend this section. Somewhat like this. Right. That way, turrets should be able to focus on quite a bit of ships without shooting each other accidentally. And can we do it once again, like this? Now let's see how well it fits. Something like this. So, here, right? Here. Here. And here. And on the other side. That's like 12 per one of these. Well, it won't be that high up. So that way we will get a good coverage on the top. A good coverage on the side. Just going here. Slowly switching to other turrets. Yeah, really good coverage. And I guess the least amount of turrets that will shoot you is when you are on the side like this. Well, unless I make them on different levels, each of them. But, well, that's not a problem because, well, the least amount of components you can shoot is on the side like this too. So, yeah. For weaker spots, more turrets, like top. For stronger spots, less turrets. Well, it makes sense. So it's like 12 per one of these, so that will be 16 of them on the top. It's already 12 by 16. 192 artillery turrets on the top. Well, it exceeded my expectation of 64 turrets on the entire ship, but I mean, with the amount of gyroscopes I have here and PCUs I consume, having lots of turrets is not a problem either. Might as well go all out. Might as well. No. Oh, no. This is going to be painful for anyone who tries to attack this. Rest in pieces. And how many of these will fit here? We can do 16 of this here too. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and same on that side. So like, yeah, 192 by 2, 384 turrets, artillery turrets in total per ship. Just you know, your normal ship. Definitely not overpowered. What's the mass on one of these modules? If we are going to have 30 of them. Okay, 10 kilotons in total for these modules. Literally nothing compared to the other stuff we have. Right, well, that seems like good enough defense for the ship. And I mean, we can plop in some Gatling turrets in between them. Just casually. This is so stupid. Well, it's not stupid. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous stuff. And at a single moment at you will be firing. I guess that will be 8 by 6. Well, at a single moment, most of the times, most turrets that will be firing at you is 128. So 128 turrets just firing at you just casually. On average. That's like... So it's 12 seconds for 2 shots, that's 10 shots per minute. By 128, that's like 1280 shots per minute. That's like 20, just, you know, just 20 artillery shells, 17,000 of damage each. Just, you know, casually firing at you. 17,000. Just, you know, just casually 360,000 of damage per second. Enough to make 3 refineries disappear per second. Just, you know. Just you know. Just, you know. Don't talk to me about uranium. The ship consumes 1,000 uranium per jump. Surely we can spare some uranium for shells. Let's see, actually, how much uranium does one shell cost? Artillery, artillery. 10. 0, 10. 0, 10, that's 20 by 0.10. 2 uranium per second. In combat. That's only 7,200 uranium per hour. That's cheap. That's so low. That's so low compared to the other stuff the ship has. And only in combat. Like, surely it won't be firing for an hour. These guns will be rarely firing for even a minute. So, yeah. I mean, these guns, with the amount of damage these guns produce, it should be enough to disable a ship like this barge in about 10 seconds. Let's say something like that. Do not vaporize it, but disable. 10 seconds, just the ship not working. The ship gone in a second, just nothing left. Just totally normal ship, nothing special. Right. Let's see. What time is it? 19. Okay. Okay. Right, what was I on? Right, turrets. Okay. So let's see if we attach this to here. In a rotation. Something along the lines of... Let's see. This, I guess. Let's attach another one and remove that one, so it will be a separate grip, and I won't freeze the game for a second each time I remove a block or place one. Alright. Alright, and if it's just 360,000 damage per second, that will be 21 million and a half hit points of damage per minute. $21 million. One of these blocks, 16,500 health point. That's 1,000 of these blocks destroyed in a minute. The only ship to destroy this is something of a similar size. Just simply no other way. No other way. Simply none. Okay. Bam, 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 bam. I wonder if anyone will build this in survival. I will definitely try, maybe. But just I wonder. I wonder. Okay, now we can extend. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Yep, something similar to this. This here, that's there. That's there. My younger siblings seem to have done something really stupid yet again. By the sound of it. Okay. Right. This looks good. Yep. Yep. We need to move this. Need to move this into a different position. Oh, oops. Or not oops. Okay, never mind. This here. To rotate this. Like that. Like that. Here, there, here, there. Here. And there. And here, and there. And here, and there, and there. We go. There we go. And just like this. Bam, bam, bam. Whoops. Like that. Okay. Now let's see. Let me check something. What? Yeah, making some tiered level would be more efficient, because then it should be able to have more cuts firing all around the ship. Yeah. Alright, how should we go about doing this? Let's see. Let's see. Oh my god. Kids, am I right? So annoying. Okay, well, let's try something out. They just can't come down out there, can they? I don't know if you can hear it, but they are going insane out there. Let's see. A little bit down, maybe a little bit to the side as well. Let me quickly think about it. So that would be something along the lines of this. Then this. And this. Okay, can I optimize this? Can I optimize this? Is the question. Or reset it. Let's see. Nah, it seems like this might be it. Okay. Okay. Or wait. Hold up a second. I think I can. There we go. That was the solution. Took me a while. That was the solution. Bam. Now that way, firing straight, these and these turrets will be available. Firing to the side, these turrets will be available, and there will be also one block higher the next row behind them. So yeah, that should increase the firing angles by a lot and make the stop more efficient. Great. Now let's move it a little bit so I can work on it. Right, that is great news. That is great news that we can do that. Okay. Oh, I see, that's the problem. Damn it. No, there's something about the ship. It's really big, but it's just big. It doesn't seem to be like stupid. Like something that you see most of the times with the big ships. It's not stupid, it's just really big. And that doesn't make it inherently stupid. What the hell is that? Copy paste. What would make it stupid if it was inefficient. But that also makes a small ship stupid. And that's what you can see with most ships in the workshop. They are all stupid. Very inefficient. Lots of conveyors. Starting with the hull then jamming the components inside. Absolutely no respect for any kind of engineering principle. Shame. Shame on them. Okay, we have... Okay. Okay. There we go. Yep. Now let's see, with this we also want to move the reactor here. Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. A few seconds of waiting. Nothing special, just a normal ship. La-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. There we go. Now we want to place some back in. Let's make quickly start with this. There we go. This reactor. There we go. Auto H2. There we go. Now we can fit it in here. Bam. And in here. Bam. Now we turn the reactor around. Or wait. Yes. Oh, it wasn't converted to... It wasn't converted to station. Hold up. Whatever. Just let's do this. No, not like this. Like this. Bam. And bam. Great. Now we do the same on the other side. Bam, 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 bam. Like that. Like this. Put this here. Put it here. Put it there. There we go. Now cut this and paste it in. There we go. There we go. And here. And here. Now we cut this. And put it here and here. Alright, there we go. Let's disable the symmetry for now. Let's add this here. Let's put this like this. Here. Like this here. And like this here. And here, right? Let's see. Take this. Slam it here. Take this, slam it here. Slam it here. Slam it here. How does it look? I wonder. And there will be the same contraption on the bottom. here, and here. Well, it definitely unflattens the shape, but I kinda like the flatness, but whatever. It can still work. The shape can still work. Oh god, this looks kinda scary. This looks kinda scary with all these turrets moving around. Yeah, so it will be like kinda a compressed trophy cup. Like that. Well, that's still good. Nothing bad with that. Nothing bad with that shape. Just slowly moving. It's kinda terrifying to look at. Ouch. Now let me quickly check something. Okay. Yep. And in the middle there will still be a pathway to a connection, to a connector here on the side. Yeah. That could be the issue. But oh well. Can't really prevent that. We already spaced them out pretty well, so most of the time it should be fine. You would need to get yourself in a really weird angle in order for the turrets to start shooting the ship. So it should be fine. When you get down here, not that many turrets that can see you. But well, I don't think it's something that we really need to worry about that much. Beyond. Now, how many generators did we put already? Okay. That's a lot of generators. But well, it's fine. That means that we will be able to refuel quickly. And by quickly, I mean in an hour. When we get to 2000 generators, that will be about an hour of refueling. So good. Now you will need a big miner. We just kinda get a big miner, jam it into a giant ice asteroid, get your 200 kilotons of ice, dock it to the ship, and after an hour, the ice is gone and the fuel tanks are full. Hooray. What's the power consumption for turrets? 2 kilowatts. Okay, they don't need power pretty much. They pretty much just don't need power. Barely any. So nothing to worry about there. Yeah, I need to make a miner that just consumes the entire asteroid. Someone already made it. Something like that, I think, if I remember correctly. But I guess when all of the turrets will be active is if you get into this position. If you get into this position, you are just dead immediately. Well, as opposed to a few seconds. You are in some other position. So far I can look at it without any lag. Minimum settings, I guess. Sim speed is still fine. And I have mid-tier setup, so I don't think I will make the hull too over-detailed. Just a few details, but not too much. Not too many details. No light spam around. Most of the lights will be spotlights. Just instead of spamming spotlights, I mean lights all around the hangar and all around the interior, it will be just like one beam of spotlight here. That will save a lot of performance. Almost 300,000 PCU. Almost 300,000. It might get to something like 400,000 by the end of it, or even 500,000. So yeah, insane stuff. Insane. Yeah, it's not that bad. In terms of inside, the crew capacity of this should be 64 players, I think. So a faction of 64 players will have enough PCU. On unofficial servers, for example. Well, not like I expect it to be built there. I want to try building it there, but it will probably just get deleted by admins. But yeah, it won't have any problems like being unbuildable or being useless. It's just that it's big. There's no other problems. It's efficient. It has a purpose. It's well defended. It's well planned out. I mean, secret. There, like, at this point, the entire ship is a secret room. You just can't remember the entirety of it. Plus, well, it won't be secret if it will be in the blueprint. So, I guess people will customize the ship if they manage to build it and add the secret room somewhere, wherever they want. Because if the room is on all of the ships and available on the blueprint, then it's not secret. Right. Okay. Half an hour more, maybe. Let me check quickly something. Let's see, general tournament in grip combat racing. Okay, it will start in an hour and a half. Cool, I will stream it too. Let's just grind through the turret placing for now, because we don't need to engineer stuff right now, because we already planned out it. So let's just grind through it. And then we can probably end this the space engineering stuff for today and do some racing. Hooray! And yeah, we'll just keep at it a few hours per day, so I don't get burned out, because yeah, I get... It's kind of tiring if I do just more than that. Plus, well, I will have time to think in between the sessions to maybe come up with new ideas. So, yeah, we are looking at this project going on for the next few weeks, I think. But well, once I accomplish it, everything else will seem like just small tiny ships. Tiny small ships. Schlippity schloppity. This ship actually... This ship is even bigger than the... in the homeworld deserts of Karak. The big carrier ships, not ships, rovers. They're like 600 meters long there. So this ship is even bigger than one of those. Hooray. And there we go. 4. Still 0. Purely conveyor blocks, by the way. All 2 H2 generators. Oops, all generators. And the styling for the armor outside will be something. I want to make it look like inside of Space Engineers realistic, so there won't be like some weird shapes. I want to make it look like it just works inside of the game. So there won't be like any weird slopes like this stuff. Because like if you do something like that, then you kinda see that, oh, you didn't have enough block shapes. I want to prevent doing anything like that. So yeah, that is pretty much the style that I want to go for. Instead of coming up with new ways to use the existing blocks, I want to use it in the ways that they were intended to be used in, but masterfully. That is the trick. So yeah, I don't like using and doing exploits, even if it's an exploit of the building system. Well, it's not technically an exploit, but well, you get what I'm talking about. It's pretty much what engineering is. You can find yourself by the rules and make something work as best as possible within those rules. And now we put this section there. It takes so long to go from one end to another, even with a jetpack. And here. And here. Alright, the FPS are not really liking it. Maybe let's disable the idle movement on the turrets. Turret. And this is more of a proof of concept. I guess ship. More than anything. It's that you can, yes, indeed build it. It's going to lag, but you can build it. But it is going to lag. But you can build it. But it is going to lag when you build it. But you can build it. And well, if you're on a really good computer, then maybe it won't lag. Who knows? Just maybe. Hold up. Okay. There we go. Now remove all of this. Or maybe not. I guess not. Maybe it would make sense if this all seemed like... Yeah, okay. No point in rotating containers. We'll need to also then... for this tile to be all across the ship, rotate some other components that I have already placed. Right, right. Or maybe not. Let's actually... Let's actually rotate them after all, so you can see where you are based on the rotation of the containers. 1 second. Okay. Open the window. There we go. That's this module done. Let's go slam it. Bam. Bam. And bam. Bam, bam, bam. There we go. Remove all of this and replace them. What? Did I copy the wrong stuff? I maybe did. Let's see. Copy you and rotate. There we go. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. There we go. Right, now let's slam it. Bam. Bam. And bam. And bam. There we go. Come on. Took a while. Amazing. Amazing. Alright. Well, that's good progress for today, I guess. We still have to put the torch on the bottom. Down here. So there will be something like that, but down here. And yes, for the landing stuff, there might be a strut down here with the connector and stuff. and some legs to the side. Maybe there will be somewhat of a bulge on the top over here, because the hangar might take up quite a bit of space down here in the middle, and to the sides we already filled up most of the space. So like, yeah, this is probably all of the interior crew stuff will be a bulge on top of here, on top of the hangar, which is fine. It's kinda going to be similar to what I planned originally. Yep, alright, well, that's good. Plenty of space, and plenty more work to do. I have no idea how I will plan an interior of this size, but, well, somehow I will do it. How many generators? Oh, almost 2000 already. Nice. And what's the PCU, by the way? Let me quickly check. PCU. Oop. Hooray! 350,000 PCU. Hooray! So yeah, well, this will definitely get to like 500 PCU, I think. 500,000 PCU. Most likely, most probably. And that's only half of the turrets placed. There's just going to be another half down here. And there's still no armor. It will be a lot of blocks of armor. A lot of blocks of... a lot of blocks of armor. Well, it's worth the time spent. At least building it. If it's going to start lagging too much, I might split it into sections and build it in sections. Okay, right. So that's it for today's Space Engineer stream. Let me end the stream and quickly stop creep combat racing stream, and we can practice for an hour before the tournament starts. Right, well, good progress today. See you later. See you tomorrow for the more turrets, and maybe if we finish with the turrets we can place some connectors and interior, finally start working on it. And I will see you in a few minutes in grip. Right. See ya.